Persona 5 comes out in less than a week, and if I wasn't already pumped for it, I am 10 times more hyped than I was just even yesterday, the day before. I had already had the collector's edition of Persona 5 pre-ordered, and now I'm glad that I did. I kept it. Amazon sold out. I did not cancel it, and it's going to be coming here on Tuesday. Now, a couple weeks back, or a week and a half back, I made a video saying that Mass Effect Andromeda was going to be Game of the Year 2017, and to some of you, you're probably laughing saying, haha, that blew up in my face, but no, not really, considering I actually still enjoyed the game. It didn't live up to the greatness of the original trilogy. It didn't live up to some other games I've played this year, but it's definitely not a bad game. But Persona 5, my second favorite franchise in video gaming, is just around the corner, and I am pumped to hear that the early reviews have this in like 9s and 10s across the board. 9.7s IGN, 9s, 100s, best JRPG in the last decade. They're putting it above Persona 4 Golden. Now that's where the question mark comes in. Is it really better than Persona 4 Golden? Persona 4 Golden is, no pun intended, the golden standard of JRPGs. Everyone who played that game had fun with it. Everyone who played that game loved the characters, loved how the combat evolved from Persona 3, and it wasn't as much of a slog doing those dungeons, because Persona 3, freaking Tartarus was the worst place to go. I hated that tower. It sucked so bad. But Persona 4 Golden had a nice mixture of nice dungeons, simple dungeons, about 5 levels of dungeon, 5 to 7 levels of dungeon. But the hardest thing that Persona 5 is going to have to compete with is those amazing characters from Persona 4 and that chemistry. Now, I read the IGN review, and they said that those characters in Persona 5 did not live up to the characters in Persona 4. And I'm thinking, if those characters didn't live up to the ones in Persona 4, I don't think it's going to be better than Persona 4. But I do think it's going to be a very great game. However, I do want it to be better than Persona 4 for obvious reasons. This game is hyped on my list. Now that I've finished Mass Effect Andromeda, it is #1 on the list now. It's probably going to be Game of the Year for me, without a doubt in my mind. I know I thought the same thing of Mass Effect Andromeda, and that's got defeated already, but don't worry, Persona 5 is going to be the one. I'm willing to put money on it. I have absolutely no doubts this time around. Persona 5 is going to be greatness. I can't wait to play this. I'm going to be wrapped in the world for a minimum of a week, probably 70 to 100 hours. It's going to take me 2 weeks considering how busy my schedule is outside of all of this. But Persona 5 is coming, less than a week to go. Show off the excitement down below. Just rile in it. I just can't wait for this game to blow everyone away, to blow me away. Persona 5 is going to live up to the hype, unlike Mass Effect Andromeda, which deeply saddened me that it didn't live up to the hype. But don't worry, the savior is here. Persona 5, I welcome you with my money, and I welcome you to the sapping however many hours of my life into you.